Hello, hello, hello! How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Balagar, but I also go by Bale, Billy, Bales, sometimes Basil. I'm glad you could join. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna slide on over. Forgot to fix that from last time. Nice. Well, today is something different, something we do not do often. It's a just chatting. Yeah, scooching on over. Welcome V, welcome Vio. How y'all doing? Barely doing a just chatting? I know, it's weird. But, you know, figured we'd talk about some stuff and I can vent. Because I'm definitely gonna be venting. You're new? Well, welcome in, V. Oh, you're a mod already? Impressive. I'm always weird. I take that as a compliment. I like it. Vio, you're doing good yourself? Wonderful. Hello, Rira. Hiya, hiya. Uh-oh, venting about birds? You know, birds aren't real, so there's no need to vent about them, right? Yeah, I think that's how it is. Of the metal variety? Ah, yes, you are correct, sir. View's talking about the marvelous metallic birds from the future called airplanes. A crazy new invention, you know? Pretty impressive. Or it would be if I could get it. But that's we can vent about that later. But how was all of your holiday, or how was all your I can't speak. How was everyone's holiday? There we go. Hope it was well. I mean, it's technically not the holidays anymore. But figured I'd ask. You're lurking while you eat dinner? Sounds good. Lurking and wiggling. What a perfect combo. Still, oh yeah, that's right, it is still Christmas for you. Well, I said this last night, but Merry Christmas. Yeah, me and Vio played some games last night. It was quite a wild ride. I won't talk too much about it since... Well, yeah. The Santa hat redeem is gone? It is, I know. Yep, it's no longer the holiday. You know what? Maybe I can have it for a little bit. Yeah, I can equip it for a little bit. How about that? This will be the last stream for it, though. I think that seems fair. Where is it? If I could find it. Aha. Just the Santa hat, or do you want the other one too? I'll do the Santa hat for now. Sweet. I don't know if I said it, but thank you for the cheek rub. Yeah, you had some wine last night. Just a little bit. Just a teeny bit. Yeah, definitely not enough to, for something strange to happen. But yeah. So did any of y'all get any good presents this year? Huh? 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 Nudge, nudge. You're gonna give me one? Nudge, nudge? No, I'm just kidding. There's one weird present that I got. Year-old Sour Patch Kids. And I actually have it here. And I may or may not have put back the snack redeem. So if somebody redeems that, I'll try these year-old Sour Patch Kids. Oh dear. I got a bunch of other snacks with me. I got some raspberry dark chocolate. Intense dark. And then I got some other ones. Gluten-free. I mean, isn't chocolate already gluten-free? I don't know. And then I got some Kinder Bueno, the mini ones. Got all kinds. You don't want to redeem that? Go for it, V. I'm not holding your back, or holding you back. Got a pair of socks and a gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings for Christmas. Okay, what is your favorite flavor for the wings at Buffalo Wild Wings? I'm gonna judge you. I will judge harshly. Tell me. I'd say there are 3 that I really like. The Parmesan, whatever that one is. There's the, whatever the hottest dry rub is, the very spiciest one. That one's the best. It goes so well with ranch. And then the third is just the regular buffalo. There's not even one in your town? Oh, poor Vio. Well, come on over. I'll take you to one. Your mom hasn't lived there for years? She didn't remember? Oh no. The redeem is their... What? The redeem is their 3 you can redeem now? Eh? What else did I get for Christmas? Oh, funnily enough, I got 2 pairs of shoes. One's for hiking and, you know, hiking through the forest or mountains. And the others are just normal stuff. Oh, the Santa hat. Yeah! Santa hat's back. Typical Basil? What do you mean? Typical V? I said out of stock. Why? Oh, you're talking about the Santa hat. You know, I'm just gonna open these Sour Patch Kids. I need to test them. I'm sure you all can hear it. You know, surprisingly, they are not very hard. But they look wet. The sugar is like, it's not like powdered sugar anymore. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not powdered anymore. It's how to explain it. Okay, this is the best way to put it. You know when you put a ton of finely grained salt on meat to season it, and then it just kind of looks wet, but you can see the graininess of the salt on it? It looks kind of like that. Send pics? I would, but I kind of left my phone somewhere. I don't know where it is. Caramelized? No. I'd consider caramelized as something else. Ew, they're like sticky. There's like strands of sugar coming off each other. That's bad. Let me see what the Best Buy is. Oh. Oh no. This is more than just a year old. This is way more than just a year old. Oh no. So, this says Best Buy, June 9th, 2017. So it's been like 5 years. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll try one. It's alright. Ew, this is them smell it. You know, it does not smell bad. That's actually dangerous, is it though? I doubt it. Probably. Let's see. Sugar, corn syrup, starch, acid, yellow, red, yellow, and blue. When in doubt, wing it. Oh, a fat-free food. Wonderful. I'm sure that'll be healthy now. Yeah. I'm trying it. Honestly, what's the difference between these and regular ones? The only difference is that these are sweet and not sour at all. That's the actual only difference. Oh, here's another Best By date. Same thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat any more of those. If I have a tummy ache later, what are you gonna do, Vio, huh? Are you gonna bonk me? Oh, I was gonna throw it into the trash across the room, but I feel like I'd miss and then they just scatter all across. Oh, I also have another tab open in case we want to watch some YouTube videos and look up some weird things on there. You're gonna violently perform the Heimlich maneuver? Why? It's fine, it's fine. I'm moving on to the raspberry chocolate. Let the ants eat them? No! You know, when I was a kid... Huh. That's the first time I actually said when I was a kid. But when I was a kid... at our house, right in front of the stairs to the front door, there would be a giant nest there of ants. And every year, the whole pavement would become black with black ants. You could not see the ground. There were thousands of them, just scattering around. It was really fun to watch them move and whatnot, but very creepy. Because, like, imagine an area the size of your head or bigger, just filled with ants so dark that you could not see the ground. In small quantities, ants are okay. I agree. Ants are not too bad. I enjoy learning about them, like Ants Canada YouTube channel. I used to love that when I was a bit younger. When I was still in school. You need help? What do you mean? I don't live there anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Did they do the death circle? No? I'm not sure what that means. Bruh? Bruh, what? What? Am I missing something? Oh, you and your housemates got recommended Ants Canada at the same time? Oh, that's funny. Maybe one of you were using the other account. But yeah, oh! Did I ever tell the story where I got swarmed by red ants and got bitten all over? Yeah, that was not fun. Aww. This isn't the chocolate I thought it was. I thought it was going to be the chocolate where there's some raspberry filling on the inside. But nope. Just regular old raspberry flavored dark chocolate. No, that sounds horrible. Well, I can share the story. Who would watch ants? This guy, me. I would. You can learn quite a few things about them, actually. Pretty interesting. especially their societal structure. Although you should totally look up a video of an ant death spiral. Oh, I'm looking it up now. We can look at it together. Ants death spiral. Yikes. Alright. Oh, whoops. Let me make this a bit bigger for y'all. Something like this. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah. So which one? Let's go with this one. This one has higher views. Your ants are planning an escape. You think that's the video that you got recommended by Ants Canada? Gotcha, gotcha.
The
Well, let's see what this. Ooh, that's loud. Deadly game of follow the leader? Eh? Start circling around and around until you eventually dropping dead. Unsettling phenomenon called ant mills. I mean, that makes sense. They just keep following the pheromones until none are left. It's really weird. Ants wouldn't survive well on their own. Yeah, ants are very fascinating. I definitely agree with this. Or just whoever says they're fascinating, I agree with them. Oh, the music isn't playing. Why?
Slugs are fair game for driver ants. They don't run away. The first
Yeah, let me get this going. There we go. Yeah, that was interesting. Thank you for sharing that video. What is playing now? There we go. I have too many tabs open, not gonna lie. Yes, they are. They definitely are, yeah. Well, you know, I think it might be time to share about why I am so annoyed today. And that's kind of why I'm decided to do Just Chatting. Search them, Basil. Search them what? Ants close up? Ah, but I also gotta share the story about me getting bitten by a ton of ants, don't I? Which one would you like to hear first? Why I'm annoyed, or the time I got bitten by a ton of ants? Yes. Thank you for the answer, V. Ant story? Sure, I can do that. Alright. I lived in this community town home area, where in the center of the community there's a park, a little playground, some barbecue area, and it was surrounded by other buildings, townhomes, so it was pretty cut off and isolated. And in that area there's this tree where I decided to sit next to while munching on this jawbreaker that was the size of my entire hand. And I'm just minding my own business, chilling, licking it, eating it, as one does with jawbreakers. Sorry, I was just remembering the taste. Wonderful. Anyways, so I'm just there doing my own thing, and then I noticed or I felt these things crawling on me, and I'm like, oh, what is that? Oh, get away. And I look on my hand, and there's like 3 of them. And I like just swipe them off, get them off. I stood up, jumped around a bit, swatted them off, and then I sat back down and started eating my jawbreaker again. But unfortunately, there must have been many more that climbed on me without me realizing, because I started getting bit by red ants. Or bit or stung. I actually think red ants sting, not bite. Either way, it was painful. I was getting stung on my legs, my arms, my back, my chest, my neck. And I just ran home. Ran home as fast as I could. Sheesh. My mom was like, "What's wrong? Why are you just running in here screaming?" I mean, it wasn't super painful, but as a kid, you're getting stung all over and you don't know why, Or you do know why, you just can't do anything about it, so you run home. And then, so I was told to take off my clothes, so in the bathroom I just start taking them off. My mom's shaking the clothes out and a ton of ants are falling off. And then, with my shirt off, you could see quite a few of them on me, just climbing around. And then I was told to go in the shower and get them all off, and there were some in my hair, and yeah, it was not fun. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, had to take a shower just to get ants off. Ridiculous. Not gonna lie, thinking about bugs all over you gives you the shivers. I mean, ants aren't too bad. It would be scary if they were painful ants. Or super large ones, isn't the bullet ant massive? Like the size of 2 fingers, basically? Or maybe 1? I don't know. Either way, bullet ants are massive and they hurt a lot. The ants thought you were gonna die. The animal will die if there's ants all over them? No. No. I survived. A survivor of ants. Put that on my resume. Man, there are so many fun things about that area that I lived in. Like, there was a time I went mudsliding. That was very fun. Sounds like a good resume for Fear Factor. Exactly, yeah. Fear Factor, yes. Hang on. We got this open. Is there one with ants? Fear Factor. How should I? I'll just do ants. Ho ho ho. Kings of Pain, that's a little different. There's scorpions and bees. VO! Hang on, this is for you. Hang on, we found one. I'm sure this will help you, VO. We got you. We'll get you over your fears. Nope, you're good. Yeah. That seems fair. But I am curious, what else is in this one? Wait, no, those aren't bees. What are those? What are they? Yeah, those are definitely not bees. Flies? Maybe they're... Yeah, they're flies. Ew, could you imagine inhaling live flies? That's gross. Nasty. You just start inhaling them. Tasty. That's how you improve your lungs. What's a gnat? A gnat is a very small flying bug. Is it an insect? I don't even know. They're very tiny though. And they tend to go in swarms. Gnat. Oh, swarm. See, these are like, this is a gnat swarm. All those are gnats. Those are probably millions right there. I would not doubt there's like a million. That is massive. I've never seen one that large. What is he doing? That is scary. Yeah, kind of like a fruit fly. But I think gnats are even smaller than fruit flies. Yeah, I've never seen them in a group that big either. A mosquito swarm? Hang on, hang on. Okay, it's not really a swarm though. That is a lot of them. Okay, that's more than I thought. You can hear them on the camera. Hang on. You hear the buzzing? That is loud. That's ridiculous. Enough? Okay, okay. Alright. Oh, what's this? Parasitoid wasps? Like alien movies, but real? Mosquito magnet catch? Okay, we're getting into weird YouTube here. Oh, you know what? I think we should watch some of these. Yeah, before we watch some of these ridiculous drivers that I'm very curious about, I'm gonna share why I'm very annoyed. So, as some of you may or may not know, I've been trying to buy this plane ticket to go to Japan in late March. But I'm having trouble buying the ticket because the site won't let me. So I've been trying to get in contact with some of the representatives. But in the past day and a half alone, I've accumulated close to 5 hours of being on hold without talking to anyone. Just today, I was on hold for like 2.5 hours. Just before the stream, like literally like 50 minutes ago. And then yesterday was on hold for like 2 hours. So yeah, a little annoyed. And when I say a little, that means a lot. Nope, still won't talk to me. Well, I talked to one person yesterday as well, but that was before both times I've been on hold so far. They said they couldn't help me because it wasn't working for them either. So they gave me a number to call and see if I could get it through them. But I just haven't been able to connect. Yeah. Yeah. Very annoying. Oh, speaking of more plans, I'm posting the goals for the New Year's celebration stream Our New Year's celebration / drinking stream. That'll be at 9 p.m. CST on the 31st. And I'll be posting the goals for both the I'll be posting the follower and sub versions of the goals on Twitch later tonight at some point. And then I'll also be making the schedule for that as well. Is there an event? There is, yes! Why do I want to go to Japan? Well, I want to go see the sakura flowers, or bloomings. And then other than that, I just want to see another culture. I've never seen a different culture before. You mean Twitter? Yes, I'll be posting on Twitter and Discord. But I do have the Twitter, or not, I have the tweet scheduled right now. So that'll be posted regardless. You're excited for that stream? You know what, I'm probably gonna allow myself to get drunk there. So, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Totally not gonna take another bite of this chocolate. Oh dear, it's fine. If anyone saw my last drinking stream, I may or may not have laughed hysterically at dropping some almonds multiple times. Yeah, that was really something. You weren't there for that? Oh no. Well, the VOD is on YouTube. Yeah, so you could find it if you'd like. You know when I was drinking during Disco Elysium, I noticed something in my whiskey glass.
Hello.
Yeah, hello to you too, Lee. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope your day's going well. Have I ever been outside the US? I have not, no. It'll be my first time. Japan and then hopefully Thailand as well. And funnily enough, someone I know has been trying to well, last night when I was at a Christmas party, they're trying to get me to go to another country before I leave to go to Japan. So, I mean, if I have enough money, maybe I'll do that too. Ayo! Ayo, ayo, ayo. Yeah, that person's not a I was only supposed to go to Japan for 2 weeks. Now I've been told to go and travel for a month, so that's probably what's gonna happen. Right, but I'm very curious about this video, Ridiculous Drivers. We all know, or I'm sure many of us know, a certain ridiculous driver. Sounds like you got full plans. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Lee's here, Ayo? Yeah, he's here. Not sure if he's lurking or not, but yeah. Alright, here's another weird thing. Has anyone seen a really strange accident? No, not the boat. The poor boat. That seems painful. That seems very painful. It's an I, not... It's an I, not L? Eh? Huh? V, you're confusing me again. You're chilling trying to edit, but it's not going well. Oh no! Editing be like that though. in Lee's name? It's an I, not an L. Eh? Eh? Huh? Huh? It's not an L? Eh? Huh? I'm so confused now. Oh no. Ah, gotcha. Somebody took the one with the L. I thought I had it wrong this whole time. Like maybe I thought I thought I was calling you Lee when it was actually I-E-E. I panicked. Definitely panicked. I was like, but I swear somebody told me Lee. Okay. Oof. I'm happy now. All of them were taken like 5 years ago. Oh no. Are they still active? Do you know? Just E. E. They're all inactive? No! That's even worse. That's terrible. Yeah, Balaguer was taken for what I wanted to do, so I had to use the for literally everything. The Balaguer. I even tried mixing it up a little bit with just Balaguer, but no go. You pronounce that like an Oblivion Guard in your head? Is it weird that I've never played Oblivion? I know what you're referencing, but I've never played the game. Speaking of games, I've gotten some new games for Christmas that we'll be able to stream for this upcoming year. A few of them are Cyberpunk, Northgard, Control. I'm really excited for Cyberpunk. My PC will be able to handle that. Might have to turn down some of the settings while we stream it though. You don't think it's weird that I haven't played it? It is fairly old. Cyberpunk POC? Yeah! Yeah, I'm very excited for that. We'll have to stream that maybe next week? Or this coming week, actually. We could probably do that. Gonna look for a little bit. Sounds good. Hopefully your editing goes well. No more problems. Yeah, hopefully it saves properly. Have you ever edited things and then it just doesn't save, and when you go back to edit more, it's just absolutely scuffed? You've been meaning to play Morrowind yourself sometime? I've also never played that one. Which one is older, Morrowind or Oblivion? They're around the same time, aren't they? Wasn't it Morrowind then Oblivion? Yeah. Morrowind was... The Elder Scrolls 3? I'm assuming that's what it stands for. And Oblivion was 4. The Elder Scrolls. Yeah! Are you excited for the new one that's supposed to be coming out? I mean, if I remember correctly, it's not until a few years still. But is it something you're looking forward to? You don't know? Yeah, there hasn't really been anything like they've shown about it besides that little teaser trailer of just the overview of the cinematic world. You hardly played Skyrim? I put a lot of hours into Skyrim. Did you hear that crack? My arm just snapped. Play Dark Pictures. I do need to do that, don't I? I think I added it to my list. Oh no! I feel a headache coming on. This is bad. Sound the alarm! Phew, did you not like Skyrim? I'm trying to see how much the Dark Pictures stuff is, because I may or may not be able to get that at the moment. Dark Pictures. See, not that one. No! Which one specifically? Isn't there one where it's based in the desert? That one might be fun. Oh, it's on my wish list. 50% off? Prepare proactive measures. I got it. Hang on, let me chug some water. I haven't had any today. That's probably the reason. I'm gonna chug water for a solid 30 seconds. Be right back. Okay, I think we're in the clear now. Water has been chugged. I mean, it's a fun game and all, you just never really got into it. That is fair, yeah. There's a lot to do in it. Got distracted by other things, like what? Water, the cleanser of evil. Maybe water's the symbol of evil, though. Ever thought of that? Huh? Conspiracy theory here. Water's evil because every evil person drinks water. Yep. Seems accurate. You're not sure you get distracted by a lot of things very easily? You know, I'd say I get distracted fairly easily as well compared to when I was a true gamer. I don't consider myself a true gamer anymore. Mainly because I don't play games outside of streaming that much. Whereas I used to play them, like that was basically my main hobby, was playing games. Now I'd say it's more anime or watching shows or reading. Drink water and you're still not cleansed. It's okay, V. Maybe you gotta drink more water. Yeah, do you ever like just chug a massive amount of water whenever you start not feeling well? And then you actually don't feel well because you chug too much water? That may or may not have happened a few times. Yep. Happens to you a lot. How much is a lot? Like once a month or more? The Dark Picture series is multiplayer, right? The choices matter, horror, survival. I think it is. If I get this, maybe I should ask somebody to join me. At least once a week? Why? That is so much. At least you're drinking a ton of water. That's the good thing. You are a weak, frail being? No. You're not weak, you're strong. After drinking 2 things last night. 2 bottles. Can't even handle water anymore. Lies. You can handle them. Do any of you have any fun goals for the new year that's coming up? I mean, I suppose I could save that question for the New Year's stream, but I'm curious if it'll change from now until, well, New Year's. You don't know what he's talking about? Sus. I see that counter slap. I'm reading too much into the counter slap. These are very weird. I've never looked at, you know, just a blank YouTube before. No account or anything. You have a goal for next year? But you don't know if you've already divulged that? You did tell me one, but I don't know if it's a different one or the same one. So why is everything old on here? It's not showing anything new. Like trending, okay, but who cares about trending? Not me. 2 years, 6 months, 2 years, month. Yeah, I don't know. Did it involve cosplay? It did not, no. But based off that, I can guess what it is. As for my New Year goals, at this moment, my goals are to reach 1K on both Twitch and Twitter for the whole next year. Is to maybe get a new model. Maybe. But, you know, not sure at the moment. And then there's one more I had. Become better at just chatting streams. That's also partially why I decided to do one today. I want to get better at chatting with all of you lovely people. Yeah. But can I guess who it is? And for what reason? I can't guess who, but I can guess what reason. Chatting is difficult? Yeah, I have no idea how Riera does it. It's impressive. Let's see. Kaiko's another person that does just chatting very well. I think there was one time where she did close to an 8-hour just chatting stream. If I remember correctly. It might have been 6. Either way, it was an absurd amount of time. I will say just chatting does make it easier when there's people in chat. But even then, I don't know how people can keep it up for so long, you know? 17-year-old opens emergency door on plane. Again, why is it sharing something from 5 years ago? Oh, if we're just gonna be chatting, we could go back to the just chatting screen. Unless any of you want to share something interesting video-wise, then I can search for it. Also, since you never answered the question, your goal for next year is to slim down enough to look good in venti cosplay. You're gonna do for CF next year? What does CF stand for? And that's somewhere in Asia, right? Yeah, I can't remember what CF stands for. Comic Fiesta? Big anime convention in Malaysia? Gotcha, gotcha, yep. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I've still never been to an anime convention. Like, never. Seems like a lot of fun, and like things can go crazy. As a spectator type of person, I would enjoy it thoroughly. You know, a couple of friends planning on going, planning on a group Genshin cosplay. Nice. What other Genshin cosplays? It has been so long since I played Genshin. Over a year. I think it's been close to a year and a half. Oh, maybe even 2 years. Either way, it's been a very long time. Noelle, I think her name is. The one with the giant like mallet type thing, and where she has the shield and is in a maid uniform. She's definitely one of my favorites. Gonna be Anemo Gang, Venti, Sucrose, Scaramochi? Scaramoche? How do you say that? Scaramoche? There's so many different languages on how you could pronounce that. It's all mixing together in my mind. Scaramouche? Got it. Oh, that's the trouble. When you don't know what language it's applying to, you don't know how to say it. Like the Queen song. I actually don't know what you are referring to by that. Where's Malaysia again? I know the general area, but I don't know. Ah, yeah. I was thinking it was a little more north. Not Brohemian. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. Perfect. That's a surfer dude cover. Well, when in doubt, Google. Let's Google this. Is there a Bohemian Rhapsody? Bohemian? That's how you spell it? There is a Bohemian Rhapsody. Are you kidding me? Blink 182? Really? That's actually a thing. Huh. Huh. Yeah, it's by Blink 182, I guess. Man. Bohemian Rhapsody. That's such a genius name. I bet they I bet they came up with it the same way. Bro was just too popular and then they just mixed bro and bohemian. Very popular band for angsty teens. Were you one of those angsty teens? You weren't? Well, what kind of teen were you then? A non-angsty teen? That seems impossible. You had Guitar Hero to listen to all those songs with? Same. Guitar Hero is so awesome. I love it. You know, for some reason, talking about Guitar Hero and remembering it also brought up another memory of when, let's just say I laughed at something that shouldn't be laughed at. So somebody I knew had a bird, and this didn't happen while I was there, but I told the story, and after they told it, I just couldn't stop laughing. I felt bad, but it was hilarious. So this bird's name was Nitro. And Nitro was a very strange bird, to say the least. It would fly around, do its own thing. I don't recall it being able to talk, but it might have. But it would just make these weird noises throughout the day. And one time it was flying around the room with this while a ceiling fan was spinning around, and the bird may or may not have got hit by it, went flying across the room, when it hit the wall, bounced off, and landed on the floor. And when I heard that, I could not stop laughing when I was young. Because the name was Nitro, and the fact that it went flying so fast, I don't know. I just couldn't stop laughing at that. You're a boring gamer teen with no friends in school. Oh, same. Same. No friends now. But I didn't care, because you had yeah. As long as you got some kind of entertainment, you're fine. You have us now, View. Exactly. View has all the online peoples. That poor bird, I know. You cry. Don't cry. It's okay. It was a long time ago. You know, I'm proud of myself that we've been just chatting for an hour so far. Very proud. Proud of you all as well. Alright, here's a question. What do you call the spherical things you put on trees? Because, do you call them just ornaments? Or is there a specific term? Ornaments? Exactly! Okay, yep, View. Exactly. You get me. Well, I was told they're like Buble or something. Hang on, let me Google. I think I remember how it's spelled. Buble? Is that? No. How did they spell it? Are they supposed to be called something else? I don't know. I've always just called them, well, ornaments. Because that's what they are. They're ornaments for a tree. Let me hang on. I have to search in Discord. Okay, here it is. Baubles. That's what it is. Baubles, not bugles. Baubles. A small showy trinket or decoration. Okay, so baubles doesn't refer to it exactly. No! It's just ornaments! They're just ornaments! Because it doesn't say, it just says a small showy trinket or decoration. It doesn't specifically mean these. Wouldn't ornaments fall under small? Okay, well. It doesn't say anything about being spherical or balls. Bubbles could be for anything decorative on, yeah. To be fair, ornaments could also be used more than just Xmas ornaments. Yeah, true, true. Unless they're Christmas themed. Most of the ones I have are Christmas themed or have my name on them. Because it's kind of a tradition to get one new ornament each year for each person and then hang it on the tree that way. The wreath is for Christmas? You mean wraith? Wreath? Wreath? What do you mean wreath? Wreath. Wreath. I'd say wreaths are also okay on Thanksgiving. It's just pretty much anything fall, I'd say is okay. But have you seen them in autumn? Seen autumn wreaths? Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of different ones. Most of them are definitely Christmas. Like, I'd say this one's more fall based. These leaves. Yep, here's another one. I'd say this is also fall. Yeah, some of these are pretty... Oh, Halloween too! That's right. There's Halloween ones as well. But I will say, Christmas is the best because you can get real wreaths. You know, ones made from actual pine. The smell of pine is the best. Real pine, I mean. Garlands? Garlands? What's that? Keep doing that. What am I doing? I did it again. Yeah, what is garlands? What are garlands? Circular or spiral arrangements of intertwining material. Garlands. Huh. Oh, those. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, those are cool. I will agree with that. Silly, pointless, and shiny decorative ropes. It's your ADHD just fine? How so? Basically ropes with things. Yep. Sounds about right. Is there anything each Christmas that you get like a ton of it? Like a ton of things of that same item? Okay, maybe not every Christmas, but this year I got one specific thing multiple times. They're shiny and colorful. Shiny ones are nice. As long as they're not like super reflective. Because if they reflect a lot, if there's too much light, it can kind of, I don't know, blind you in a way. Like silver. Certain silver, depending on the material, it just reflects really well. Text? Sure get a lot of those now that all your family's elsewhere. Your family's elsewhere? Did you move away then? Or did they move away? Oh, would you look at that? I can't click on it. Why can't I click? Let me click. Fine. Don't let me click it. Like this might be a little too big. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I do that constantly. Very constantly. There we go. They all moved away. Sister moved to Florida, father to Arkansas, and mother to Missouri. Oh, they went all over then. Okay, maybe not all over. That's all pretty much in the southeast. Now you're there with your half-sister on the west coast. That's very far. You're gonna say stepsister? Oh, V. You're just being you. Yes, half-sister still related by blood. If people didn't know the difference, I think that might be a little scary. Could you imagine somebody insisting they're the same thing? And then, like, I don't know, I'm just imagining like an anime scenario, but they're insisting it's the same thing. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. Same mother, different father. Get along. You get along with her the most, though? Because she's a gamer too. Let's go! More gamers, the better. We gotta indoctrinate the people. Make them all gamers. Did you see the thing about Henry Cavill? And people saying that gamers connect with, what was it? Misogyny? I think that was the word they used. Yeah, that was a weird thing. Gaming news is wild if you don't keep up with it. There's so much drama. It's almost like a TV show. Oh, you get alone with her. I see. No, I'm just kidding. I knew what you meant. Along. Indoctrination going well. Made her play DDLC blindly. DDLC. Another term I do not know. Then there's famous quote, "This is why I hate video. Because it appeals to the male." Yeah. Oh, when I first heard that, it made me laugh very hard. Doki Doki Literature Club. That's in my wish list as well. I know it's pretty like sad and there's a lot of twists and turns if I remember correctly. What do you mean by DDLG? I'm sure it's probably not something safe for work. There's a free version on Steam. What is the free version though? Like, what makes it free? Is it just smaller portion? Like a first chapter type thing? Free version was the original game. It was originally free too. Eh? DDLC Plus version is just more CG and background between characters. Have you played both of them or just the free one? Because I wonder which one has the better experience then. It became so big they made a bigger version. Yeah. I mean, if it was more indie, I'm sure with all the extra views and popularity, they decided to add more to it. By adding more to it, I mean more immersive in a way. Okay, this video's been curious because it looks just like marshmallows on its back. It looks like marshmallows and can you see my mouse? No. You've only played the free one. Gotcha. Okay, I needed to figure out what this is. It's been bothering me. So many ads. That's normal though. Have you been getting any weird ads lately? I used to get a ton of political ones, but now that that's over, which is good, I haven't really noticed any strange ones. You thought those were corn kernels? No, they look like roasted marshmallows.
To paralyze prey, and digestive enzymes in their saliva that liquefy their victims' insides. Their bite is extremely painful to humans too. That's why they're nicknamed toe biters.
They're nicknamed toe biters? Why?
But they've got a bit of a soft side too. Male giant water bugs are quite possibly the most responsible dads in the insect world.
Look at them!
Males call for a mate
bouncing
by
there,
shaking their booty.
Party.
That little dance sends out ripples that attract females.
You've definitely been getting weird ads,
The female
but not
checks
like
him out.
normally weird. Weird ads like what? Look at it's.
And if she likes what
just
she
on at
sees,
the back.
they mate, end to end.
Well.
And she
alright then.
grabs hold of the male and lays her freshly popular
Okay.
papas are quite in demand.
So
Others,
those are all
not
eggs,
so
then?
much.
Dang.
Eggs on his back need
That is
air
so
to
many.
survive. For weeks, he shuttles them to and from the surface, makes sure they get enough oxygen.
Bruh, you're drowning some.
He's basically an insect minivan. While he's up there, he takes a breath too, by sticking the tip of his butt out of the water.
Oh no.
Giant water bugs have two little air straps that work like a snorkel.
Okay,
they pull
that's
air
better
into a
than I
bubble
thought.
trapped under their wings. They use the bubble like a scuba tank
That is
while they're
cool.
underwater.
A biological scuba tank? Let's go.
Pulling all those eggs around is hard work, but he's got this. Caring for youngsters is unusual in insects, but nurturing like this by a dad is almost unheard of.
Hey, that's interesting. So there's an ad for glasses. You never would know it, or you never would know it was for that. There's an owl standing by a treadmill And like, that's it? That's it? Yeah, I do not get modern advertisements. They're so random and make no sense at all. Just yeah, I don't know what else to say. Modern ads kind of suck. Especially the car, like just anything insurance makes even less sense. Oh, speaking of ads, there's this interesting documentary about how Pepsi released an ad about how you could win a jet, like a military jet, Harrier. I think that's what it was, a Harrier jet. And this guy actually tried to get it and like qualified, basically. But since Pepsi meant it as a joke, they went to court and fought over it. But he ended up losing. And I don't know, it was just very fascinating. Pepsi truly screwed some people. Like there was something in Asia where many people became winners of a Pepsi contest, which, you know, would have given them life-changing money. But because so many people won due to an error, nobody got it. And then there was like protests and... Did you enjoy the YouTube link? I did, yes. It was perfect. But yeah, there's a lot of protests, and honestly, I believe people died in it. It was very, what was it? I think it was I want my jet or something. I think? Yeah, I want my jet, Pepsi. This one. Pepsi, where's my jet? Oh, this is very interesting. Definitely recommend giving it a watch if you're into that type of thing. Wait, Netflix? Yeah! It's on Netflix. It came out last month, I believe. Is that a doc? Yeah, it is. It's not my account. Wait, what do you mean doc? Huh? Didn't I say it was a documentary? I said it was a documentary. Historical documentary. Yeah, the whole thing was in the 80s or 90s? When all the commercials were wild back then. Your small brain? Brain missed it? It's okay. Oh, I love how you spelled that. Narye. If anyone's never checked out the Institute of Human Anatomy, it's also pretty cool. I know, I'm very interested in learning stuff on YouTube. That's why... I don't know why it's showing up for me, though. I mean, this is a completely different account. Oh, no, I'm not even signed in. Never mind. You know what? I think it might be another time to chew on this raspberry dark chocolate. If you have candy with you, I hope you join me. Oh, did you hear that? I did not mean to, but that was loud. Raspberry dark chocolate sounds nice. It is nice. This would go well with some wine, not gonna lie. Too bad I don't have any. I only have this cherry... cherry something. It was a German drink. Where you heat it up. Yeah, you heat it up just before boiling. Basically, as long as it's not boiling and you heat it up, it's good. But it was cherry flavored and I don't remember what it was called. What was it? Well, that's not how you spell cherry. Cherry. Holiday drink? Alcoholic holiday drink? Ah, yeah, we'll. Oh, not alcoholic. Alcohol holiday drink. If this pops up. A German in there? I'm not seeing it. Warm? What was it called? It looks like this. This might be it. Glühwein? Glüh? I can't remember how you say it in German. I do want to learn German. Either way, it's like a red wine type thing. And you heat it up and it tastes very yummy. You Canadians love sour cream and bacon as a standard daily meal. Sounds healthy. Not together. Bacon and eggs for breakfast and like sour cream with... What's proggies? You got a lurk for now? Sounds good, Vio. Hope your lurk goes well. It's not wine, it's... That's the closest thing I can compare it with. It's similar to wine, but it's not really wine. I could go upstairs and find it, but it's in German. I can't read German. Don't mind me, I'm just munching on this chocolate again. Oh, Moda, by the way, you missed out on watching me eat 5-year-old Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, that was interesting. Yep, I said what I said. I tried 5-year-old Sour Patch Kids, almost 6 years old now. Why? Because it was a gift on Christmas. They thought it was only a year old, but it's definitely way more than that. It was an old present that they forgot to give me. So they just, well, gave it to me this year. And it is quite old. Seven years old. Not quite 7. It's like a solid 5 or 6 years old. Oh, no, well, I should say, that's when it expired 5 or 6 years ago. You'll take the win. But surprisingly, the taste is not much different than like fresh ones. These are actually much sweeter. No sour at all, only sweet. Curious when I'm getting viral trauma? I do not know. Let me see how much it is. Viral trauma. Oh ho, is it a horror? No. That looks cool. It's like a, oh, just brought a pencil, wonderful. Yeah, that game looks fun. It is on my list. 75% off. I should get it right now. Why? Besides it being 75% off. I want to get, but also must save monies, you know? I don't know why I made so, with the stops so pronounced, doing each word. So Rira, you and I could play together sometime? That would be fun, yes. I shall think about it. May or may not buy it later tonight then. Not sure. $8 is only enough to get you like a bag of chips and chocolate bar and soda. You're not wrong. You know what? You sold me. I'm getting it. You're so bad. Moto, you're so bad. You pressured me into getting it. It has been got. It has been pressure. See anything? Other weird things? Well, don't want to watch news stuff. That's always brings conflict, basically. Okay, you see this pig right here? I thought that was a giant fist. Like a guy's arm, like hand and forearm. Just massive. I was so confused. I was like, why is he, how is he slapping it with a sword? It is borrowed trauma, not right? Or it, yeah, it is borrowed trauma, not brow taruma. Brow taruma, I like that more. Brow taruma is a submarine simulator in space. Steer your submarine, give orators, fight monsters, fix leaks, operate machinery, man the guns, and craft items. Look, I fat press some keys with your fingers strokes. Oh, that's fine. I do the same thing on Discord all the time when I'm on my phone. Ew, that is just, what? Why title this? The most beautiful pimple under a microscope. Pimples are not beautiful. It's just not. Yeah, that game does sound fun. Especially the man, the guns. Can you steer? Oh yeah, steer the submarine. Steering and shooting. Those both sound sweet. We need to stream it. We do, yep. Definitely. Here's another weird one. Kung Fu Mantis versus Jumping Spider. I don't know if we should watch that though. You may or may not scream in silence. You do not do well with water. There's no water though. It's in space. Why would there be water? Right? Yeah, but it's in space. There's no water. In fact, it would be safer in space than underwater. Except, you know, giant aliens or whatever we're gonna be shooting at. Yeah, did you know that it's actually easier to travel through space than in the deep sea? The places we are going to is water? Eh? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, impressive to be honest. I know. Like, didn't we just go down to the Mariana Trench in the 90s? Or was it early 2000s? That was the first time we actually went to the bottom and could stay down there for a bit. Can you imagine the metals we could get from under the sea? What do you mean by that? Like the way it's able to withstand the pressure? Like that? I do know there's oil under the sea. Did you have a good time? Hmm? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Have a good time of doing what? Well, C4 would have some very strong metals that would be probably undiscovered as well. That's fair, especially since we haven't even discovered. Well, we've basically only discovered 20% of the ocean. Not discovered, explored. That's the correct word. And by explored, we basically just mean mapping it. Not physically going down and exploring 20% of it. Yeah, it would be awesome to go down to the ocean floor and walk across the ground. I may or may not have at one point looked into becoming a commercial diver. In the or like a diver for oil companies, because you know how you have to go all the way down to the bottom and you have to like live in those small submerged capsules for months on end. That seems so interesting at the time, but there's some quite a few horror stories about that. Scary. And what would you do for entertainment there anyways? It's not like you can connect to Wi-Fi. There's actually an interesting book. I'm sure you all know of it. 20,000 Leagues Under the Ocean. Or Under the Sea. That book is very cool for when it was made. It was made in like 1880? 1870, I think? I believe. Definitely before the modern, quote-unquote, modern era. But it's very detailed. Very cool. You would lose your marbles? Probably. Working 12, no, way more than 12. Probably 15-hour days, I'm guessing. It's not much else to do down there. I mean, the capsules are basically only the size for like 4 people. Deep sea drilling. No, not drilling. What would you call them? Containment pods? No. Habitation? Deep sea habitation? Deep sea habitats. Let's see what this. Well, that doesn't work. Deep sea habitats for humans. Well, those are not accurate at all. Seems more accurate. Pretty small. Very accurate. Yeah, isn't that cool? Scary but cool. Oil rigs. No, they aren't showing it. Either way. Did I already read that? You feel sorry for those in a submarine? Don't know if I already read that or not. But during the Cold War, the Russians made a massive submarine that had a pool and a ton of entertainment things. And it was like double the size of normal submarines. It was absolutely absurd. Largest submarine. Here, I believe it's this one. Typhoon class? No. The Flex the Russian said, yeah. Here it is. Look at this thing. Absurdly massive. Man. Like, those are the people on top. It's just crazy. What are you doing? What was that? That was so weird. Just, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's huge. Having a swimming pool and all sorts of other entertainment. Sorry, I'm getting stuck on looking through this. Whenever it's learning about stuff or finding more details, I just get lost in it. Okay, what's this one? I better stop, otherwise we're just gonna keep staying here. Okay, I need to exit. I need to make myself stop or it'll be non-stop. I'm saying stop so much. Any other fun things we could look at? The addiction of learning? I know! The greatest addiction there ever was to learn. I almost reached for the 5-year-old Sour Patch Kids. That's not gonna happen. Motor, you got anything we should show people? Teach people? Something fun, something interesting, something safe for work? It's not, this isn't safe for work, but it's worth knowing. Most radioactive man. This guy. No, that's not him. This guy. I'm gonna prepare just in case it shows. Better not show. And let me just scroll down very slowly. Oh, that's yikes. Why is it showing? Why is it showing weird stuff? Anyways, this story, it's absolutely terrifying. I don't know if you want to read it or if I should read some of it myself. But basically, I believe it was in the 90s, 80s or 90s. There was a radioactive event in Japan, and some of the workers got exposed, and this guy became so radioactive that, like, he was dead way before he actually died. And they kept him alive for 83 days. Basically while his whole body was done for. I would show like the pictures, the not safe for work pictures, but they are so gruesome. I just can't. Yeah. I mean, sadly, you know, he didn't survive, but see, nuclear accident began before noon on September 11th. Oh, 1999. Oh, 99, okay. Tokaimura, Japan. Like a safety measures, 3 men were untrained in the process of mixing and mixed their materials by hand. Then they accidentally poured 7 times the amount of uranium into an improper tank. Oichi was standing directly over the vessel as gamma rays flooded the room. While the plant and local villages were evacuated, Oichi's unprecedented ordeal had just begun. He regularly flatlined from heart attacks only to be revived at the insistence of his family. His only escape would be a final... Okay. Yeah, it's not really saying what they did, but it was pretty much an experiment to see if they could effectively treat radiation. Accidentally poured 7 times the amount? How? It did say they were improperly trained. Where was it? Yeah, but the 3 men were untrained in the process and mixed their materials by hand. So they were untrained. No one trained them on how to do it or how much to do. So no wonder there's... Yeah, with an obscene lack of safety measures and an abundance of fatal shortcuts. Determined to meet a deadline. How stupid was the 90s? To be fair, I think we're just as, if not more than we were then. Yeah, that's a very interesting story. Yeah, if you do Google the not safe for work pictures of what he looked like at the end, you would understand when I say extreme radiation poisoning would be the worst way to go. Worse than drowning or burning or basically, oh, anything. Okay, why does that look so creepy? The darkest acid trip story on the internet? I want to know. I have a feeling that's not safe for work though. Tell me. Show me. totally not having more chocolate, by the way. If I could open it, hopefully my tooth doesn't chip. But it isn't safe for Twitch. What? Why are you quoting me? I want to know how it would feel to be on an acid trip.
Water.
Water! I shall do that in a moment. There's an interesting guy I would recommend listening. Terrence McKenna? I think his name is Terrence McKenna. Yeah, this guy. His, like, I wouldn't say documentaries. It's more along the lines of lectures. His lectures are pretty interesting. He talks about his experiences on and why he believes it could be better to allow certain things, but I've never done anything, so I don't really have much thought on that. Release horror? What do you mean? Why do you keep saying that? I do not have anyone hostage. Okay? Yeah. You know, keep saying that. Thank you for the cat ears, by the way. His lectures look like they take place while... Well, these aren't actually what they look like. Hang on. Let me find it. I have chocolate in my mouth. Ah, that's how you spell Terrence. There you go. What do you mean except for Cell? Are you saying I'm keeping Cell hostage? Is that what you're saying, Eno? Alright, I'm going to do that hydrate now. You know, I've talked, or I'll say it after I take a drink. Alright, I've talked about it before, but whenever I listen to audiobooks or lectures while I play a game, whenever I recall one or the other one always comes to mind as well. So like looking at this lecture right here, I'm reminded of playing, what was it? Divinity 2. I'm reminded of playing Divinity 2 because that's what I was doing while listening to it. And then if I were to recall Divinity 2, I would recall this lecture and what they talked about. How can you focus? It truly depends on the game and what I'm doing in it. If it's very story driven, I'm going to be more focused on the game. But let's say it's exploration, then I can just mindly do the exploration while listening to this. But since I'll be looking at the game, whenever I recall, you know, the lecture, I'm gonna visually think of the game. That goes for quite a few other things that I've listened to as well. You know, same goes for work. If I'm working while listening to something, same thing will happen. Really, do you have a photo memory? I don't think so. I used to think so when I was a kid. I could recall things in very good detail. I still can to an extent, but it is not a photographic memory, no. I'd just say I have a good memory. True photographic memory is like worlds ahead. You can listen while working, but games you don't think so? Snack! Thank you! What should I snack on? I'll let you choose. Got some dark chocolate. I got some mini dark chocolates. And then I got the 5-year-old Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, lots of chocolate. Wait, do I have... Oh, hang on. I have one more. I also have the Kinder Bueno Minis. Those are good. 5-year-old Sour Patch. Why? Fine, fine. I shall. It looks so wet. I don't... Fine. I'm only eating one though. Alright? I will, but only one. I don't want to get like sick. Honestly, not bad. Oh, I know how to describe what they look like. If you leave them out in the car and the sun heats them up and and they look slightly melted, but more like the sugar is combined with, you know, the Sour Patch Kids. It looks pretty similar to that. Slimy? Not really. It's more like the sugar that's coating them stick together, so when I take them apart, there's a little bit of strands. This sounds gross. And you're eating it? It's fine, it's fine. You don't feel sorry for me? That's okay. I don't want to feel sorry for. It's all good. I'm trying to think of any other interesting videos I've seen. I've definitely seen quite a few, but they're just not coming to mind. I could list so many audiobooks or just books in general that I find interesting. But I can't think of videos. Well, I'm gonna give one book that I find interesting. Voices of the Wind. It's like a compilation. Whoops. Voices in the Wind, Voices of the Wind. It's like a compilation of Native American myths and legends. Mine doesn't look like any of these, but it is pretty interesting, not gonna lie. It's not just North America either. Some of it is more south. Like, yeah. But yeah. I think we may wrap up soonish, maybe? I gotta make that schedule. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me just show you this quick. That'll work. I gotta make a new source, that way I can show it. These will be the New Year goals, New Year celebration goals that I'll be sharing. I'll share both the sub version and the follow version. That way y'all get a view of what I'm talking about. So here is this goals. 1, if we get to 200, we'll start drinking. 2, some try not to laugh videos. I'm usually pretty good with try not to laugh. Usually. But I don't know how that'll go with me drinking because, you know, well, kind of became hysterical when I started drinking last time. There's a voice note, a game with chat, tweet by chat, a call in, smashed keyboard, and a face reveal. But it's 3K. 3K follows. I don't expect it, but it's there. Alright, let me show. I'll keep that up for a moment while I try to find this other one. I think it's this. Oh, that's not right. Yeah? Ah, here it is. Wonderful. Wait, no, that's not right. What the fuck? Where is it? I made too many of them. I don't know where they are. Oh, this is bad. There's multiple versions named basically the same thing, and I can't find the one I'm looking for. Okay, it should be this one. End of year 2. Here is the sub version. So at 5 we'll start drinking. 10 try not to laugh. 15 voice note. 20 game of chat. 25 tweet. 30 call in. 60 smash, and 120 face reveal. Should shave just in case then. Gotta give us that baby. No, I do not look good shaved. I look much better with scruff. With facial hair. Babyface is a no-go. What's a smash keyboard? Literally smashing my keyboard. What do you mean? Yeah, Hulk smash. Like, taking it and... Hang on. I'm sure there's a video on it. Smash keyboard. Well, that's a weird way to smash a keyboard. Oh, this one? No. No. I think this is iconic. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. It is intense typing or literally smashing. Yep, smash. Let me find something I'm thinking of. Rage. That's such a weird word. Holy, he's like has his foot way up. I think we're just gonna watch one. Let's see how this one goes.
What the fuck?
Green, what's your problem, Green?
Well, that's not... Yeah, I do not mean like that. That would break everything. You know, kind of like that, but, you know, not slapping someone with it. Just slapping it on something hard. Yeah, those are the goals. We'll have to see how much we get through. No. Oh, that's awkward. What is that? How's Death, but it's Pixar movie? I do like that visuals. Gives me Hitman vibes. I'm just rambling at this point. I think, why don't we find somebody to raid? Unless any of you have suggestions. But we do have a few people that are on. Arcane Sidious, he rated me... no, I'll just say they, because I don't know. They rated me before. We got Doneko. We've rated them a few times. Audra. Playing Escapist. Oh, another Just Chatting. Doneko. Unless anyone has an idea. You're going to suggest Darlene Ari? Let me check them out quick. I don't think I've heard of Starling Ari. Counter side? That I just punched my mic. Oops. A counter side. Not sure if that's game or not.
Think cool?
Oh, that looks awesome.
Alright, time to open up something new. Here we go.
I don't know what counters. Yeah, neither do I. It feels awkward.
Oh, that was rough on my throat.
I always feel awkward rating people with
It is okay,
a
I got
large
tea,
number
guys.
when mine is
Tea.
lower.
It's always backup.
But I must show support. I was recommended. We're doing it. We are doing it. If you are staying for the raid, make sure to be kind, be generous, and let them know the watchers have come to watch. I shall see you all next week.
I'm working hard at streaming.
Whenever I decide that we have to make the schedule. And I need to make a raid message still. Okay, that's gonna have to wait.
And then Luna was here.
It'll wait
Luna
for
was
next
here.
time. Alright, I'll talk to you all later.
She
and I
really
hope you
stole my
enjoyed.
tea. I mean,
Have a
my
good night,
juice.
everyone.
Tea, juice, it's all the
Bye-bye.
same. As long as it's not water. Oh. Finishing up my milk toast.